First off, I just want to put on the record that whoever is in charge of time management around here needs fired. It's terribly inefficient. They'd never make it into competitive marketplace, I can tell you that. And I'm really getting a kick out of hearing the Democrats talk about fiscal responsibility. A wise man once said that there is nothing that the government can give you that hasn't already been taken from you in the first place. So we can try to fool the voters into believing that your side of the aisle really wants to help them, but I don't think they're going to buy it. They're not going to buy it because they've been fleeced by by the politicians in here for decades. And I'm not going to sit here and sit back and listen to the Democrat Party talk about supporting working families. This governor, this General Assembly has done nothing but destroy economic opportunity for working people in this state. They've destroyed it in the rural areas, and they've destroyed it in the urban areas. The blue-collar areas of this state that I represent, and a lot of you are supposed to represent, they're like ghost towns. They're a shell of what they once were and what they should be. And it's because of your policies. Working families, seniors, folks on fixed incomes are getting hammered. They're getting hammered today because of a Democrat-fueled inflation, an inflation that is spreading like wildfire. And inflation, we all know, is the most cruel and regressive tax on working families, and it's a byproduct of your policies. And now you got the audacity to come in here and brag about fiscal responsibility because revenues are being temporarily boosted on the backs of the working families of this state. They're paying more for everything that they need. The people that can afford it the least are the ones that always pay, every time. Working folks are paying it at the pumps. They're paying it for meat. They're paying it for milk. They're paying it for eggs. They're paying it for diapers. They're paying it for everything that we need to survive. And what do you want to do? You want to mail us a $50 check at election time and tell us you're looking out for us. That doesn't even buy me a half a tank of gas. I can't even take my kids to McDonald's for that. It's an insult. It's an insult to the struggling families of this state. The cost of surviving in this state has grown because for generations, politicians in this chamber have refused to do their jobs, refused to make tough choices, refused to stand up to the special interests that's run this place into the ground. The time for gimmicks is over. The time for easy choices are over. You've made sure that there's no easy choices in this place. You spent most of the year wasting time making floor speeches.
Please bring your remarks to a close.
You've spent most of the year wasting time making floor speeches for political press releases, but you sit silent on the real issues that are destroying families, destroying communities in this state. After we look at what's going on here and gone on this whole time, it's no wonder that regular folks in this state can't stand their government. But I'll tell you, you're not fooling the folks on Main Street. They get it. They're tired of it. And they're gonna clean this chamber out come November.